Hello good people of YouTube, Mountbatten here. You may recognize this footage. This is the B-roll that I recorded for the Massachusetts and my top 5 premium ships video. Now, if you've seen that video, you know what's about to happen to this Iowa right here. And the more astute among you may be able to infer what's about to happen to him. It shows me his broadside, not that far away. He's kind of far away by Massachusetts standards, but 3 citadels, 2 pins, 43k damage. Goodbye to your health. So now that's the part that you saw in the top 5 video. But the rest of this match, it just gets so much better. Because first off, that guy gets pretty salty about what happened to him in chat. I mean, you go to the sea cap on this map and show your broadside to the eastern side of the map or the western side of the map. What do you think is going to happen? Anyway, so again, this is the part that y'all saw in the top 5 video, but this team, alright, let me give y'all some background. This was being recorded at 9 p.m. on a Monday night. It's not the weekends, it's after 8 o'clock on the North American servers at it's actually a tier 10 game. By this time, usually most of the casuals are gone or whatever. And usually this is the people that know what they're doing. This is usually what time the people that, you know, they know the game, they know the maps, they know their ships. And this, to add on to that, this is of course a tier 10 game, so everyone here should know what, you know, they're either the lowest tier in this game, well, should be a tier 8, and yes, there are no poor tier 7s that got dragged up here. But at tier 8, you know your ship, you know the line, you know the characteristics of it. Or at least you're supposed to. Some stuff happens later on in this match that it just wonders me how these people are at tier 10. So if you look at the mini-map there are 3 ships with me at the sea. Oh, there are 2 ships. No, correction. There is 1 ship with me at the sea flag. Because my cruiser buddy there just got annihilated. So there's me and another battleship at the sea flag, and of course on this map the sea flag is usually the hottest place to be. Most people will shout at their teammates, "Don't go to A! We cap A, we lose!" And yet most of my team went to A. They're now steaming along quite happily to B, and that Bismarck is just out of my range of broadside Bismarck. You know, that's some juicy hits right there if I could land those. Now there is of course a destroyer and that smoke getting his HE spam on, but I have now gone undetected. To my left, there is a Des Moines, North Carolina, and I believe a Zal, just undetected right there. So what I'm doing here is I am trying to stay undetected, trying to back up out of the HE spam from that destroyer, and this North Carolina, he's chugging along at a pretty good click right now, and he's not really slowing down that much. Or at all, really. So, yep, there he is. He's just content with chugging along this direction. Now, granted, he may not know I'm here. I was detected, so he should know I am here. But there is, there's his Al. But there is another friendly battleship to my left. He's moving in right now. So, granted, he is going bow onto him. That's not too bad of a strat, but oh, now I am detected. So he knows I'm here. If he has eyes, he should be looking at his screen. You can see me clearly on the map. So, in order for me to not get broadsided, I move up to behind this iceberg again. There goes my friend. And now I am the lone ship on my team at sea. I was expecting to just get swarmed and die. North Carolina's taking shots at me. And that Zal is in the cap, and there's a destroyer also right in front of me. To my knowledge, at least. So, I just, you know, hug this iceberg a little harder. Get my bow pointed toward the Zal, because I know he has torpedoes, and, well, first off, he's shooting AP at me. Take a shot at him. My secondaries decide to shoot the iceberg. You know, trying to avenge the Titanic and all that. Up there's the Des Moines. I believe. Again, I watched this back in shot cut. Shotcut plays back at 4 DP and around 30 frames per second, so I can't see names, I can only see outlines, I didn't really get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's the Des Moines, because that is HE. Up there's the Hindenburg. Now the Zhao has gone and switched on over to HE. Yep, sure enough, there's the fire. And of course I am backing up because, you know, if I was in the Montana I could win this fight, but not in the Massachusetts. I can't get my secondaries out on him because if I do that I'll show my side to the Des Moines and, you know, rip my health at that point. So I just back up, and he's just going to keep setting fires on me if I set bow on to him. So as I am backing up, I'm still thinking about that North Carolina. He's coming up on my left. Take a little pot shot there. Up there's the North Carolina. And here comes the shells. And yep, there goes about a quarter of my remaining health. I get my rear turret on him, fire. And I get some good pins, nothing too insane. My front two turrets have rotated around, however they are still reloading. And I'm going back forward to hide behind the island, so now I am lining up my front two turrets and letting the shells fly, at the same time turning to angle, and goodbye North Carolina. Why he did an angle, I don't know. He had me. He could have just turned bow on to me, use his front two turrets, and just citadel the living crap out of me, and I just would have bounced off of his bow armor. Now this Des Moines, he's coming at me something fierce. He knows I'm here. He's got to know I'm here. So why he's charging me, I don't know. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking to myself, Des Moines has no torpedoes. Why is he charging me? However, he does have one torpedo, and that is himself. And granted, he could ram me and potentially kill me. But what he does here, just, I don't... comes out broadside to me and stops. Naturally, I delete him. So, now with my damage up to, what, 130 something thousand? Yeah, he was really salty about that and types in chat, well, looks like I just buy in Massachusetts and win. What about that had anything to do with Massachusetts and nothing to do about him pulling up in front of me with his broadside to me and parking? He pulled up to me at 3.2-ish kilometers, stopped his ship, broadside onto me, and just sat there. He knew I was there. I was detected. Why did he do that? I don't know. And then he becomes really, really super salty about it in chat after. So we had the suicidal Des Moines, the suicidal North Carolina, and the suicidal Iowa. Granted, the North Carolina player didn't say anything about it after. He at least accepted his fate. The Iowa player and the Des Moines, both who, you know, the Iowa player, he's at tier 9, so he should know better than to do that in Iowa, because, you know, the North Carolina has a brittle citadel, and the Iowa has a brittle citadel. They should know better. The Des Moines player should really know better. He's in a tier 10 cruiser, pulling up broadside to a tier 8 battleship with 16-inch guns. He doesn't have torpedoes. If he wanted to kill me, he should have came around behind me, began spamming HE, and then start kiting me. But then again, that probably would have been a death sentence too, because of the Massachusetts' secondaries would have chewed him up. So, yeah, I don't know. This, like I said, this was recorded on a Monday night at 9 p.m. on the North American server. The weekend players are gone. You know, school's back in session. I don't know. This was a strange match. Even if these people were, you know, either weekend warriors or, and look, I was planning on securing that kill, but then someone beat me to it. So these are, you know, these aren't weekend players. These people, well, even if they were weekend players or casuals, they should know better than to park broadside in front of a tier 8 battleship. It doesn't matter if you're in a tier 10 cruiser, you're still going to get deleted by a tier 8 ship. I don't know. It's a very, very strange match. Granted, this match happily came at the end of a severe losing streak for me. So I was very satisfied with the results of this battle. I also found it funny that everyone at sea kind of ran away from me. I don't know why. They should have just rushed me and they could have dealt with me like that, but no, they all say I don't run away. Except for the Des Moines, who, like, I just can't get over the fact that he parked himself in front of me, knowing I was there, and then complained about it after. Like, come on, dude. You of all people should know better. But anyway, yeah, if you can't tell, we are going to win this battle. Despite, what is that, the Lo Yang or whatever? Yep, whatever, he's dead. So yeah, end results of this battle. Oh, this is the best part about all of this, alright? So of course I get a bunch of stuff because I'm in a premium ship, I have premium time. The Des Moines player, he was rank 6. He's rank 6, and he did that. And he was third on their team. He's rank 6. And he parked in front of a battleship broadside 3 kilometers away and expected to live. I don't know, guys. This was just straight pure potato right here. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are well on our way to 300 subscribers. We're almost there. Heck, we may be there by the time this video uploads. I don't know if the way it's been going. You guys have just been amazing with the subscriptions lately. But anyway, again, thank you all so very much for watching. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.